So there I was, driving down League City Parkway, sipping my coffee, humming along to Fleetwood Mac when suddenly, bam, construction zone. And I'm not your little we're adding 5 homes in a playground kind of construction. I'm talking dirt move the size of Rhode Island. At first you think, oh great, another subdivision. But no, friends, this is 2,600 homes, 1,700 acres, 4 mini villages, pools, trails, retail, schools, and more. In the next 15 minutes, I'm going to give you the unfiltered first look, the hidden amenity packet, 2 model homes that made me want to move in myself, and while buying dirt in phase 1 is about as close to legal theft as you'll get. Builders hate me for this, but to be fair, that's why I kind of like doing it. Quick favor, comment below. Are you the buy early, ride the wave type or the I'll wait till it's finished and pay the premium type? I want to see where you land. Y'all, come on, let's dive in. 1,700 acres. Now, let me paint this picture for you. Bigger than the Texas Medical Center, almost as big as Disney World's Magic Kingdom, and honestly about the same size as my mother's list of things I apparently don't do right. Hines, yep, the River Oaks District people snatched this up in 2021. They sat on it during the mortgage rate circus, and now permits are flying like seagulls at a Galveston fish fry. 4 villages, each with its own park, all leading to one giant resort-style core. Bike there in 10 minutes or less. 10 minutes on a bike for me? That's got to be a Christmas miracle. League City Parkway is going 6 lanes because the only thing worse than Houston traffic is Houston traffic stuck behind a tractor. You're not just buying a house, you're buying weekends. The pool? Think lazy river meets beach entry meets Olympic lane swimming. So you can float with your Topo Chico while your neighbor trains for a triathlon. Cabanas with fans and USB ports, Zoom calls from the shallow end. 11 miles of trails lit up with fountains and dog bowls big enough to water a small horse. A 12-acre great lawn that can host soccer, movie night, and yoga, all at the same time. And 30 acres of shopping. Kroger Marketplace, taco stands, of course, probably a nail salon. Tell me if I'm wrong, if you can get queso, a breakfast taco, and a manicure all on this side of 45, heaven. Tell me I'm wrong, ladies. Now let's talk drainage. Nobody loves it until Harvey gets brought up at every block party. They're digging a 250 million gallon detention pond. That's not a pond, that's a private reservoir. Utilities underground, fiber to every home. Power lines just vanish. Clear Creek Avenue rebuilt with sidewalks and palm buffers because nothing says you've arrived like palm trees in front of your HOA mailbox. Let me tell you about a couple of my Lago Mar buyers. Back in 2019, they looked at the lagoon and thought, cute idea, but it's just dirt. They hesitated and bought somewhere else, and 2 years later, prices had jumped nearly 30%. They still call me and say, gosh, Sherry, we really should have trusted you. I didn't say I told you so, but I gotta tell you, I thought it really loudly. Step inside the Harper. This is 2,450 square feet, but it really feels way bigger. The foyer, 19-foot ceilings, kitchen island, 10 feet of quartz. Spice racks are built in, a scullery behind the fridge. The laundry room connects to the primary closet, so there will be no more sprinting across the house with socks in hand. The game room is upstairs, big enough for a pool table, plus an 85-inch TV. Price? Mid-threes for now, but they're bumping 1.5% every release. Wait, and you'll literally pay thousands more for procrastinating. The Redwood is 3,110 square feet. Glass French doors into a study. Soundproof walls so your dog's barking doesn't crash your Zoom call. Flex room, baby grand or treadmill, your choice. Porcelain counters cool to the touch. Vent hood that actually vents. Upstairs surprise, a teen lounge with wet bar hookups. Your kids suddenly think you're cool. But I gotta tell you, don't get used to it. It won't last. Pricing just under $4 with incentives back to the high 3s. Compare that to a 1970s Clear Lake fixer-upper asking the same, and you'll see why people camp out. I had a buyer in Tuscan Lakes years ago walked away because the model didn't have enough trees. Now fast forward 5 years, their buddy who bought early made over $80,000 in appreciation before the paint even dried. Moral of the story, trees grow, appreciation grows faster. Perry, Coventry, Highland, Tri-Point, David Weekley are coming up next. 60 lots per quarter. Blink and you're shopping resale at a markup. Move-ins are going to start in late spring with full build-out in 7 to 10 years. Translation, the folks buying now get the whole equity wave. Johnson Space Center, just 18 minutes away. Med Center, 32 minutes. Downtown, 36. Hobby Airport, 22 minutes away. You need fun stuff to do? Galveston Seawall, 35 minutes. Kemah Boardwalk, about 10 minutes. Shrimp tacos, fireworks, a margarita, and an Uber ride, still cheaper than a Texans parking pass. Clear Creek ISD has the brand new Westover Elementary going in, STEM labs, a comp gym, and trails. Middle school, we've got League City Intermediate, high school, Clear Creek High with robotics and IB programs. Translation, your kids are smart, sporty, and still get the Friday night lights. I had a buyer in Westover Park who got in at $320,000. Same floor plan resold 2 years later at $390,000. They call me their vacation home matchmaker, but really I just made sure they didn't miss the boat. And in Galveston County, missing the boat is totally unacceptable. Solar-ready homes, EV conduit built in, 250 acres of preserved hardwoods. I can't keep a cactus alive, so knowing that they use drought-hardy landscaping is a great reassurance for me. League City incomes are up 18% since 2020. Inventory is about 1.4 months. SpaceX is expanding. Texas A&M Innovation Campus is booming. A $400,000 house could hit $520 in 5 years. And that's before your outdoor kitchen. Lifestyle director on staff. Y'all, this isn't just a neighborhood, it's a calendar. Food truck Fridays, Oktoberfest beer gardens, July 4th bike parades, yappy hour for the dogs. And don't act like you wouldn't dress up your dachshund in a hot dog costume. We all would. Here's what hits me every time I walk through dirt like this. Scale changes everything. When you've got lakes and schools and trails and retail all in one bubble, you're not just buying a house, you are buying a lifestyle. Friday takeout, Saturday soccer, Sunday yoga. Then Monday morning, you're still 30 minutes to downtown Houston. Buy in phase 1 and you're reserving front row seats to 20 years of League City growth. So here's your recap. 2,600 homes, pools, trails, retail, schools, pricing in the mid-threes. If you hustle, comment below which feature gets you the most excited. The lazy river, the Costco closet, or the food trucks. If you want in on the VIP lot release list, type LEAGUE below. And remember, if you've got a home to sell first, I'll sell it in 60 days or I'll pay you $5,000. Subscribe for weekly League City updates because next time I'm sneaking you inside another builder's project. The reps told me, Sharon, absolutely no cameras. Guess what? I brought mine anyway. See you at the pool party. Sunscreen's on you.